Let's give a big hand for Dr. Francis.
Good evening. I thought you'd do better than that. Good evening. Because when I look behind here, I get excited, Vice Chancellor Hassan. There are many trophies, a good sign that these men and women have done us proud. Ours, as a directorate, we want to confirm, Vice Chancellor, that we are committed to the excellence of these teams. And allow me, on behalf of the Director of Student Affairs, to most sincerely congratulate you for this sterling performance. Please let's give ourselves a round of applause. Vice Chancellor, allow me to say apologies about the director. This afternoon we've had an event. We've been having a few running battles, but we've contained. So we are managing the crisis, and that's why I'm here to represent her. Her remarks goes to our teams, that our teams have continued to show lots of discipline, and I'm sure this is evident from the trophies that are here this evening. One of the things we appreciate is that our teams start from the basics. Like this time, as you come around the whole of last week and this week, we've had all the Congress teams playing. Today and tomorrow, we have the Organizing Secretary's Office organizing sports within schools. And this prepares these men and women to compete for the university. This is not our day, it's your day, and the person who represents us on this day is none other than the 21st KUSA Congress Person Sports, Jen Zomo, who's done very well. Despite her current status, she got a bit of an injury, but she's such a passionate person. So allow me to invite her, because this is the day. We allow them to speak on behalf of the directorate. We mandate them, and they get this by running. Let's put our hands together as we bring Jen to us, someone that you know. Keep clapping until she's here. Jen, take your time, don't run, walk slowly, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. She's not here yet. I can see people are not keep going. Okay, thank you. Over to Jen. When the DJ's playing our favorite groove.
Student leaders, I believe some are present, and my fellow comrades, good evening. This is a proud moment for our institution, but for me, it is also deeply personal. I stand here not only as a congressperson, but also as one of the athletes who stepped onto the field, who trained, who pushed through fatigue, and who fought for these victories. So when we talk about these trophies, I don't just see awards. I see moments, sacrifices, and the journey it took to get there. I understand what it means to wake up early for training, getting out of training late in the evening, and balancing both academics and sports, to play through the pain and still give our all. That's why this moment means so much. At the same time, I've had the responsibility of representing these same athletes on the field as their congressperson, advocating for their welfare, raising their concerns, and ensuring their voices are heard. And I'm glad that those efforts are being recognized and acted upon. Now, I know most of you may not be aware, but this is not my first interaction with our Vice Chancellor, Professor Okumu, regarding your welfare. In our previous engagements, that's 2 weeks ago in Nakuru, I had the opportunity to advocate for our issues, among them being the supper allowance for those who participated in the national games at the Catholic University of East Africa, and also for having this very handover ceremony recognized and honored. I'm glad that these conversations did not fall on deaf ears, and today stands as proof that your voice matters. Thank you so much, Professor. As we celebrate these achievements, we must also acknowledge the level at which we are competing. We are not only just participants, we are national champions, East African champions, and also champions in our conference matches. We have gone beyond our borders and proudly represented this university on international stages, including Nigeria and China. That is our main football team. And this is the standard we have set. And because of that, we must look ahead. Our performance shows that we have both the talent and the depth to compete at even higher levels. And in that regard, I would like to re-request, because this is the second time I'm putting forward this request. The first time was again at Buraha in Nakuru 2 weeks ago. I'm requesting for consideration for a good number of team slots for our university in the upcoming FASU Games in Egypt. That's in August, Professor. So that more of our deserving athletes can have the opportunity to represent us on a larger stage. To my fellow athletes, you have shown resilience, discipline, and heart. You didn't just win, you represented this university with pride and dignity. And I'm proud to have stood beside you, both on the field and in leadership. To the university leadership, led by our Vice Chancellor, thank you for your support and for listening. When leadership and student voices work together, progress becomes visible, and these trophies here are proof that that is true. And as we present these trophies today, let them remind us of who we are. A community of excellence, determination, and unity. And let them challenge us to aim even higher. This is not the end of the journey. It is a statement of what we can achieve and what we will continue to achieve. Congratulations to all of us, and thank you, Professor, for honoring us this day. Thank you so much.
To be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions.
Very good wrist kata to perform. So the fact when you see these people around, maybe when you want to joke with a karateka, it is a very dead wrist performance. Then from there, you are going to someone could be wondering what they are doing. It is a kata. And also from when they are done with this kata, it is NP. We are going to include the Gujishio show. The first one that they did, we are going to include the Gujishio show bunkai. So they are going to show you how it is being applied. Okay. This one. That is how they apply the kata. The show bunkai application on the game. But on the street, you can verify for yourself. That is when you want to see how it is being applied basically. So you just see that maybe on the street, but under the game, you just do it nicely. Yeah, that is what we do. Kwa game, you just apply it softly. That is very nice of them. That is the
Present sportsmen and women. I hear you have a new title, not students, with a cap. And I was wondering if it is the same team that played, because sportsmen and women by nature are usually very excited. We'll check in with DSA if our students' welfare is good. But I could see it from the congressperson. VC, with your permission, before I invite you to speak, we would like to recognize the presence of staff who have supported this. I know director would probably have brought that to speed. If you may kindly stand, members of staff, so the Vice Chancellor can see that you're here to support our students. Please be upstanding, members of staff that support these sportsmen and women. And the sportsmen and women, please appreciate the members of staff. Thank you. VC, the story of flagging off these men and women, the last 1 year I have served as registrar, had one very key person then, and we now have the director. And we did that a number of times, and he came many times to the Vice Chancellor's office and said, please, you flagged us off, we are back, we have a lot to present. Njenga, kindly, if you could just come and say a word, the former director. He was very instrumental. He can relate with a number of these trophies. Karibu.
VC, Director Sports, to speak, but I must appreciate what we are having today. I think, as I said sometimes back, and I keep saying, we keep on having small moments of continuous improvement, and these trophies are a show to it. Let me appreciate management that the welfare of these students who play sports on behalf of the university is continuously improving. I think right now you're operating on new rates. I think we must appreciate the management for that. I am very sure as you table your requests, they will be honored by the university. What you're doing is keeping us ahead, is causing us to shine, and KU is a good place to be. I'm proud to belong to this university. Thank you.
My director, we know you are part of this story in a big way, and thanks for the current leadership. So I have seen you leave this university to various places, being flagged off by the Vice Chancellor, and I just didn't imagine what we were going to receive today, as much as the pressure and requests from the leadership of the students. And now we see really it was important. We thank the VC that he found time to come and receive these great trophies. Our dear sportsmen and women, we will plan this event next time, because I know you're bringing more trophies. Are you not? In your next games? Yes, we will plan it in the field so that we can also see the VC's expertise in sports. He is also a good sportsman. So today we received them in a hall, in a room, but because we were under some